Hey everybody, this is Modern Refugee. Trying to get a few things done today here, and this is a video that I wanted to do for you guys, sharing my experiences of being down in Detroit for a week. And Detroit is a very large metropolitan area. It's about 4.5 million people over a 6-county area. If you include the other 4 counties that are around it, the population goes up like another 1 million people. So it is a large area. And there was one thing that I noticed that I want to share with you guys over that 7-day period that we were down there. Now, it's often said on the prepping channels, get out of the city. You don't want to be in the city when something goes wrong. And there is the opinion that people are going to flood out of the cities if something bad happens. Now, I don't disagree with that in its entirety, but there are some things that there are certain aspects of that I do have problems with. And I'm going to explain here in a second. When we were going down there and we were, seeing the traffic and we were observing the situations that we observed, we haven't been down in a major urban area for probably 5 years. And so there's been a lot of things that have changed since 2020 that I personally noticed as far as the degradation of the infrastructure. But the amount of people was through the roof. I mean, it's always been busy to go down to Detroit, but not like it has been here in the last week when we were going down there. Now, there were 3 major accidents in the major arteries that were going into the Detroit metro area in the 7 days that we went down there. So almost half the time that we were going down there, there was some kind of massive traffic disruption. One was a 30-car pileup, because we got a little snow that night and everybody crashed into each other. And the other 2 were just accidents at different areas where they had the entire section of road, both directions, closed. It was a massive, massive traffic jam. And it took us a long time to get rerouted around those areas. And there was no GPS and no map that would help you get out of those situations. When you were in that mass, you were in that mass. Now, here it goes back to, what I said about, what most prepping channels say about, people fleeing the cities. People might try to flee the cities, but if there is some type of massive traffic disruption, if there's accidents, there's some kind of, civil unrest, whatever, people are going to be trapped in those areas. They're not going to be able to just exfiltrate out of those areas. I seen it firsthand by being down there. If there's some type of event and there is no emergency services, there's no wreckers to move stuff, there's no whatever bulldozers to push things off the road so people can continue to keep moving, nobody's going to go anywhere except maybe on foot. And vehicle travel is going to be, non-existent. And it was just my experience is something that was just very glaring to me when we were going down there. We had to, do a lot of back street and side street travel to get around and to get to our destination. And our destination wasn't that hard to get to. It was, I guess, a simpler destination than what other places in that particular metro area is. There's 8, 10, major thoroughfares that go into the Detroit metro area. We're talking, 4 lanes in each direction. And they were shut down. Some of them were just completely and totally shut down, and everything was rerouted from, a different interchange or a different exit or whatever. So now you got 4 or 5 lanes of traffic all getting compressed into maybe 2 lanes, or maybe even a, 1 lane in each direction type situation. You can imagine what that would be like if there would be some kind of panic where people were trying to get out of there. It would be an absolute and complete nightmare. Well, yeah, I think people will try to flee the cities if something bad happens. I'm not sure they're going to be able to. They might be trapped there. And just an observation from a country boy that doesn't spend a lot of time down in the city, but something that I thought it was pretty valuable information that I wanted to share with you guys just from my own personal experience. And this is real world. You know, this is what just took place here in the last couple of weeks. But my wife and I, we were really taken back by the amount of congestion that was in the area that, you know, we have been to before, but not in the last 5 years. Just that stark contrast between one area and another. Wanted to get that out and share it with you guys. But anyway, this is Modern Refugee. Appreciate all my subscribers out there. Hope you guys got a little information, a little entertainment out of this video here. Hopefully you guys understood my point of this particular video. Try not to get caught in those urban areas, but sometimes, like with us, it was a medical thing. You had to be down there anyway. So anyway, appreciate all you guys. You guys take care.